Hello, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I am your girl, Sharice, and in this video, guys, we're going to be talking about narcissists. Okay, and in my case, I'm going to be sharing with you my journey of literally experiencing one, but in the form of narcissistic neighbor. Okay, so let me tell you guys. Since I moved into this environment that I'm in, it's not a positive environment. It's people that filled with a lot of brokenness and in completely need of inner healing in themselves. And you being an empath and you being a light worker, you being a child of God, you being of a higher consciousness, you vibrate high and you have a lot of light. You're loving, you're caring, you're empathetic, and you're giving. And when you're around energy vampires, people who do not know themselves, people who live in 3D dimension, people who live in shame-based victim abuser cycle, these are people that we consider narcissists because they live in a mental fog. They have a lot of traumas, a lot of inner issues that they have not dealt with since childhood. They grow up and they haven't matured and they become just grown children, really. They could be 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, it doesn't matter. But on the inside, those individuals, they're stuck at the age of maybe 9, 10, very immature, impulsive. They have no self control. And with these said individuals, they go around, blame everyone for their problems, and they seek to take out their anger on people, especially people who walk in peace. People who accept and take accountability for their life, try to make changes with their lives, and not be a victim. We try to elevate ourselves into the 5D dimension, but these entities that are low energy, they find those individuals that are stuck in that victim abuser cycle. They jump through them and work through those individuals as hosts to try and disturb people who are of God, people who are of God consciousness, people who have light in them, because demons need energy and they use people who have no peace, tormented, cannot sleep at night, people who go around doing wickedness, using, abusing people, scamming and scheming against others, doing so much darkness that there's no light that can be upon them, that any entities of low carnality can jump through them, use them as hosts to try and disturb peace, because that's how they operate. They need chaos, they need arguing, they need fight, they need that low, they want to siphon your energy. So you do not want to feed into those behaviors of those individuals because it's not them. It is a demon behind them, causing them to do what they do because your light irritates them. They don't have to know you. They don't have to ever met you in their life. You don't even ever have talked to those individuals. And they will feel threatened whatsoever by just you being at peace and accepting your circumstances and being better in your life. All those individuals who are hijacked by those entities know is jealousy, envy, hate, anger, shame, and pride. They go no higher than pride. And then after pride comes the fall, they go back down to shame. And they live in shame because of all the dirty things the enemies use them to do. And then when they're in that shame base, they look for other people to keep using again because they get energy from people. So you'll see a lot of these narcissists, they juggle many people. They have people here, people there, people that, and they use them, manipulate them, future fake them, gaslight them, scam and scheme and rob from them. And a lot of them are serial cheaters. A lot of them are, they just spread themselves around. They sleep with anything and anyone. And if you really know them, you wouldn't want to touch them with a 10-foot pole because they're walking HIV. So Be careful out there, guys, and choose wisely. Your relationship, friendships, do not be quick to want to be involved and entangled with anyone. Learn yourself and know yourself. Grow and elevate your mind and feed your mind positive things. Because when you're idle and you have an idle mind, the enemy uses you because you don't know your purpose. You don't know why you're here. You don't know what you're here to do. You don't know the gifts and the talents and the creativity God placed in you that you can cultivate and become wealthy and giving back to others in this world, giving value to other people's life in this world. Okay? So we do not fear and we do not walk in fear because those individuals have no hell or heaven to put you in. They do not breathe life into your body. Okay? They do not have control of your soul. God Almighty does have the final say of you. So you walk in peace and you ignore. You keep being you because no weapon formed against you, chosen ones, shall prosper. Darkness cannot overcome the light. And eventually those darkness will leave and disappear because they have no energy to siphon. They cannot bring you down to their low state of being. They cannot change your inner. Those individuals are supermassive black of hole, they're emptiness. They're walking meat suit, dead on the inside. They look like alive. They look like they're people, but they're not. So be careful out there. And that's just my journey with a narcissistic neighbor, falsely accusing me of things that he knows nothing of. Since the day I moved in this place that I rejected this individual. I don't know you. I do not want to speak to you. How dare I reject you and not speak to you? Every day now I have it in against them, apparently, because this is how narcissists think. When you reject them, how dare you reject them because they are the center of the world. You're supposed to talk to them. You don't know this individual from a hole in a wall, nor do they know you from a hole in a wall. But they don't have to. See what I'm saying? Because they're under demonic influence. Demonic influence to hate you for no reason because they hate themselves. The fight isn't with you, it's with themselves. Their own inner demon, their own inner trauma, their own shame-based cycle that they're stuck in. It has nothing to do with you, chosen ones. Know that you wrestle not against flesh and blood, but it's principalities. Principalities in high places that as you elevate yourself and your consciousness, they will use more of those individuals that are low energy vampires, people who are unsure of themselves, people who are stuck in that cycle, and use them to try and disturb you. So you pray for those people because they know not what they do. They know not the judgment that's coming upon them. They know not the karma that's coming to them. They know not when they mess with peaceful individuals who they don't know. So let me tell you that right now. You don't need to fight. You don't need to defend yourself. You don't need to argue back and forth and prove your point and none of those things. They will reap what they sow. There's a law of reciprocity God placed in this world. Can you do evil to someone without a cause? The wicked watches the righteous and seeketh to slay him. The wicked watch the righteous and seek to slay them. You don't have to do nothing to these people. It's themselves. But everything they do will backfire. Every pit they dig, they will fall into. And you don't have to lift a single hand. Every curse, every wickedness, loose words they speak from their tongue will fall back upon them and their lives, their children, their health, their finance, everything that they think they could trust in will vanish from them because they seek to do harm to another being without a cause. They will reap what they sow. So you don't need to do much. You don't need to fight. You don't need to argue. You don't need to go to their low level way of being. Eye for an eye. Because that's all they know. So you stay blessed out there, chosen ones. And you keep fighting this good war of faith. You fear not an evil though you go to the valley of the shadow of death. Because you know the God Almighty you serve. You know the angels and chariots of fire is more around you than those that are against you. So you stay blessed. One love. High vibe. Bliss up yourself. Stay happy. Stay up. You laugh at those entities. You laugh at those empty meat suits. You laugh when they're trying to stomp over your head. You laugh when they try to put things at your door. You laugh at the pettiness of those cornal, empty beings. You laugh at them because their time is coming and they're going to die a very ugly death. That's the end result of those energy narcissists who choose to not want to elevate their consciousness. Their reprobate minds, God says. They're carnal, materialistic, empty on the inside. Dead man bone, as God says. All you got to do is place them in God's hands and you ask God for his vindication. You ask God for his judgment and his wrath. And it will come. They always reap. It may not come the same day that they do what they do, but trust me, God is not a God that's dead. He sees everything and hears things that they think that you don't see and you do not hear. And God is a just God and he hates evildoers. But these individuals, they only get energy and they only be happy when they do something evil to other people. They don't rest at night lest they do something evil to someone. But they came up against the wrong kind of someone. You ain't any kind of someone. You're powerful in the spirit realm. And you will send back what they douche unto you. And when they come upon them, like God says, I'm going to laugh at them. You're going to laugh at them. For destruction is at hand for them. So you stay blessed. You stay up. Stay prayed up. And you walk bold in the armor of God. Because God didn't put you here to think that another human being is above you and they can take your sovereignness and your peace. God will give them no peace. Since they try to disturb your peace, God will give them no peace. God will scramble their minds. Their own mind gonna be racing day and night. Paranoia, because so many people are looking for those narcissists because they do so much people wrong. People are looking for them, looking for their head. And their time is so near. So stay up, y'all. That's just my journey. Stay blessed, guys. One love. Peace.